everyone, Art with Artemis here, and today I'm going to show you how to draw the new ship from Among Us. Recently, we had a new trailer reveal of the new map for Among Us, and it's based off of Henry Stickmin. So I thought it looked really cool, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to show you guys how to draw this. What you're going to need is really simple. All you really need here is a clean sheet of paper, a nice pencil with an eraser, and also you might need a pencil sharpener. We're going to start on the left side of the page and draw a half circle. This will be the front of the ship. I move a little bit downwards and draw a squashed cylinder shape. This will be one of the propellers for the airship. When you're drawing, make sure you aren't pressing too hard on your pencil, but try not to make your sketch lines too light. I noticed how my lines are not visible, so I'm going to continue and try to make my lines look a little bit more darker. I continue and I work on the back propeller, which I do sort of the same thing, but I kind of make it look a little bit more angled. I'll put the reference up above in the left corner, and you'll see where I'm working on. As you can see, I draw in a small oval shape near the top of the main shapes. This is where the propeller and fans are. I'm not exactly certain if this is what the proper names are of the parts of the airship, but I'm just gonna wing it and take a small guess. Get it? 'Cause there's wings on an aircraft? Hey! I don't know. Aside from my cringy joke, we continue and work on the back of the aircraft. I continue shaping it upward and finish forming the basic shape of the ship. As you can tell, we're not exactly done with this drawing just yet. I continue and draw the front windows of the airship. For those of you watching, who here is excited for the new map in Among Us? Feel free to comment and let me know what you think down below. Honestly, I think the map will be very fun to play. But knowing myself, I'd probably get lost in such a big map from roaming around and then I'd forget about doing tasks, so yeah, but overall I think I would honestly enjoy it. I continue shaping out the windows. Most of the shapes are rectangles, but underneath this window there are 4 circle-shaped windows. So I continue and I draw that. Next, I continue to reshape the airship to make the lines look more defined. I go to the back of the airship and I add the extra fan and the other small circle windows near it. After doing that, I go towards the center of the aircraft and sketch the Among Us character with the top hat, which I honestly find very dapper. I can't wait to see the top hat in the new update. If you want to see how to draw a full Among Us character, feel free to watch my other videos too, such as how to draw a mini crewmate, how to draw your own imposter poster, and how to make your own Among Us character. I'll leave a link to the videos in the description down below. I want to give the front propeller more details and try to reshape it, so I add a smaller flattened circle in the middle of the opening. Then I add a panel and add an arch. This is to show where the angle of the inner part of the propeller is. Instead of making the propellers look like chunky marshmallows, I add extra lines where the curves would be. This way it looks more plasticky or more metallic. I add an L-shaped line to the front propeller, since I liked how the back propeller had something similar to distinguish that the propellers actually sprawl outward and they're not exactly attached to the main body of the aircraft. Since I made the propeller too big in the front, I decided to reshape it to make it look a little bit more smaller. I then go over to the propeller in the back and I try to reshape it, because it looks a little bit too awkward. And I also add the other details I did to the one in the front. Since I'm almost done with the sketching, I start lightly drawing the background from the picture. I sketch in the clouds around the top of the page, and the ones that are breaking from underneath the airship. Before I forget, I add the windows on the right side of the Among Us sticker on the ship. Now that we're finally done with this drawing, we can continue and try to color it in. We can use special markers, pencils, or crayons. You can use anything you want. I'm using NOA pens that I got from a kit, and I use that to trace around my pencil lines. I do this so then I can erase it, and that way we have some nice clean looks. I didn't fully finish the bottom parts of the propellers for a reason. This way I can eventually draw in where the clouds were breaking underneath. I then use my red marker and trace around the edges of the airship, and then I begin coloring in the insides. drawing windows, I don't color the full window to show the reflection. What I do is I kind of chart it out. I add separate blue lines and I fill in some of the lines, and some I leave alone to show that there's some lighting. I move over to the character in the middle and I color it purple, and I color the goggle blue. I use gray for the top hat, and then I use brown for the wording underneath. I get my line art pen and I begin to draw where the clouds would be, and I position where the clouds would be breaking, like in the original picture. Most of it consists of lots of jagged lines and also some waves. I also go up to the top corners and I add in some extra clouds. I then get my watercolor markers and I get my light blue, and I color around for the sky color. I do this all over my drawing. If you're wondering what type of supplies I'm using in this video, I'll write down what I'm using down below in the description. Since I want to make the background stand out more, I get some gray and I start painting where the shadows of the clouds would be. I personally think since I added the shadowing, it definitely helps make the drawing pop a bit more, because I don't want my drawing to look kind of flat. And when I'm done, I write my name. And now we're pretty much done with our drawing. Thank you all very much for watching this video. If you want to see more how to draws or more art tutorials, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more. Like I said previously, if you want to see what art supplies I use, feel free to check the description below. And if you want to help support me, feel free to follow me on Twitter at ArtemisEra64 and on Instagram at ArtWithArtemis. Anyways, thank you again for watching this video. Until next time, see ya!